Good morning, angels, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to film a video on attachments and how to let go of these attachments. And I'm going to use my own personal experience here as always. And I really hope you find this video inspiring and helpful in your current situation, because I know how difficult it can be to let go and to, really be honest with yourself and coming to terms with when you actually need to let go, because you are kind of holding yourself back in a way by holding onto things, people, situations that are just not good for you. And coming to terms with that can be challenging, but it is definitely doable. If I can do this, anybody can. So I'm going to start with the example of holding on to past relationships, holding on to past relationship hurt, and also just being unable to let go of certain people. Because I feel like this is what a lot of people are struggling with these days, because a lot of people in this world are lacking love for themselves, and this is essentially what it comes down to. So all my life, I never had love for myself. Never. I never saw myself as love. And because I was lacking love on the inside, I was searching for love on the outside. So I would cling myself onto people, and I was unable to let them go when it ended. And obviously it ended because you can't attract a beautiful relationship when you are in a low vibration, where you are lacking love for yourself. You will only ever attract people who are going to reflect how you feel on the inside back to you. So essentially what it was, I was never in love with anyone. I was just lacking love for myself. And I was searching for love on the outside. So when I would meet somebody, I would be like, oh my God, this person is now finally going to fill that void that I feel in my own heart. So I would cling to them. And then when it ended, my entire world shattered. It came completely crumbling down on me. Not because this person wasn't in my life anymore, but because I was lacking love again, even though they never gave me love in the first place. And this is how bizarre the mind is. This is how bizarre attachments are. It has nothing to do with love. And I can tell you right now, if you are unable to move on from an ex, a past relationships, and I wasn't able to let go for years, it went on for years and years and years, it's not love. It's an emotional attachment based on your lack of love for yourself. And I also see this anytime I'm posting a tarot video that is about love or letting go of certain people. The majority of the comments are, oh, but I miss him. Oh, but I can't let go of him. Ask yourself, why is that? Why do you feel like you can't let go of somebody who disrespects you? Somebody who didn't show you love, somebody who lied to you, somebody who maybe even cheated on you. Why can't you let go of this relationship? And then you really have to go within and ask yourself, why are you holding on to a narcissistic relationship? And the answer is quite simple. It is your mind. Your mind is clinging onto this. It has nothing to do with your heart. It has nothing to do with your emotions. It's an emotional attachment created by the mind. But you're not the mind. I'm telling you this in every single one of my videos. You are not your mind. Your mind is a hard drive filled with memories based on the past, programs, patterns, loops, everything you have ever heard, everything you have ever read, especially about love. It's all saved up there in your mind. It's a collection of memories. It's not who you are. So your mind is creating this emotional attachment. Let's say you can't move on from your ex and it's been 2 years. Your mind every single day is bringing you back into the past, showing you, oh, wasn't it just so beautiful with that person? And now this person is gone. and now I have nothing. Now I'm lacking love again, now I'm lacking joy again, because this person brought all of that in. Now that in itself is a really, really big problem. You can't expect something on the outside to bring you love, joy and happiness. You have to create love, joy and happiness on the inside. You can't lack something on the inside and then expect to find it on the outside. That's not going to work. Even if you are in a happy relationship and you're basing all of your joy, love and happiness on this person, let's say for some reason it doesn't work out. This person leaves. What do you have left? And this is why it is so important to fill your own cups, and then a relationship adds to that. But once you take the relationship away, your cups are still full. So just remember, when you are unable to let somebody go or a situation go, it is just the mind that is holding on. It is not you, it is the mind, because you have conditioned your mind that way. You have programmed your mind that way to hold on to this, to create attachments. And again, I'm speaking from personal experience here. I conditioned my mind to hold on to people who disrespected me, who lied to me, who cheated on me, who were never ever kind to me. But for some reason, my mind thought, this is the best you can do, Anna. This is the best you can do, and now you've lost them. It's honestly, it's pathetic. It's in a way even embarrassing. And I remember somebody once told me back in that time, and I was furious when this person told me this, but they were telling me, have some self-respect. And now I love them for saying this, because now I see it, now I understand it. So this is what I need to give out as well. We need to have respect for ourselves. And by giving our power away, by believing that somebody who is so clearly not good for us is going to bring us love, joy and happiness, we need to get self-respect back for ourselves and let this go. So once you kind of understand that it is simply the mind holding you back, it is simply the mind holding on to things, and you are not your mind. So who is holding on to it? If you're not your mind, and if only the mind is holding on to it, nobody realistically is holding on. You need to consciously disagree with your mind. You actually need to take control over this. When your mind is bringing you into the past, you stop. You understand what your mind is doing because it's programmed to do it this way. You stop it. You don't go back into the past because the past is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Because if you continue to go back into the past and think of all the happy memories, because obviously the mind is only going to remind you of those beautiful, happy, joyous moments, when in reality, it wasn't all that joyous and happy. Most of the time you were crying in bed, let's be honest. So your mind is only reminding you of those happy, beautiful moments, even if they are imaginative. So that is keeping you from moving on. That is kind of keeping you stuck to those situations and people. And once you understand this, it is actually quite easy to let go and to move on. But first of all, you need to find love for yourself. You actually need to have some respect. You actually need to love yourself. Speak positively about yourself. Do everything in your power to fill your own cups, to find love for yourself. And only then you will be able to attract a beautiful and happy relationship. It's almost like you will get that beautiful relationship once you realize that you don't need it. Because you don't. You have love for yourself. Of course you want a beautiful partner to possibly have a family in the future. You know, just somebody to build a beautiful life with. There's nothing wrong with that. But you have to give yourself everything first. And you can never stop giving yourself love, joy and happiness. It can't come solely from your partner. Because let's be honest, that would also be a lot of pressure we are putting onto another person. like you're supposed to bring me love, joy, and happiness every single day. No, this person is to bring themselves love, joy, and happiness every single day. You are bringing yourself love, joy, and happiness every single day. And when you come together, you can share this beautiful love, joy, and happiness. So once I realized that it was simply my mind holding on to this, it was simply my mind attaching myself onto a person or a situation, I completely let go of those thoughts. Every single time a thought would come in, oh, I miss this person, I consciously disagreed with it. No, I didn't. I absolutely did not miss that person. It was simply a program reminding me of this. Thoughts create feelings. So when you're thinking about a memory from the past, you're only going to create sadness. Or when your mind is telling you, oh, I'm so lonely, then you will feel lonely. You have to take control over your mind. It is just your mind. You're not in love with this person. It's the mind that is creating these emotions. And your mind will continue to play this program of missing your ex, of having an attachment to toxic people or situations, unless you break this cycle, unless you start to reprogram your mind and you understand that you need to work on yourself. You need to change something from within. And that is so liberating, to know that it is in your power to change it. And this is a daily practice. You have to do this every single day. Because some of you, like me, you were holding on to your exes for years. That means you have programmed your mind to be in that program of, oh my God, I miss my ex so much, for years and years and years. Now you have to reprogram it every single day, because your mind is simply running a program. That's it. And you need to reprogram the program. And you need to find love for yourself. That is the most important thing you will ever do. Find love for yourself. Truly find love for yourself. And everything else is going to work out for you. But you don't want to be in this low vibration anymore. Because when you stay in this low vibration, you're only ever going to attract people who are in the same low vibration. You have to break the cycle. You do, and only you can do this. I really hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions about, attachments and how to let go. I would also love to see you in my energy healing group meditations, where we are working on raising your vibrations and where we are working on reprogramming the mind, if that is something you're interested in. And yes, let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will talk to you in my next video.